Friends, today in this session of Management from Heart, we will be discussing about being principled and being responsible. Let's start with discipline. Every organization wants that all the team members should be disciplined, because without discipline, nothing great can really be accomplished. So what we normally do, we make a big bunch of rules along with the punishments for deviations from the rules, and then we circulate it to all, and we assumed that now all the team members will be disciplined. But does it really happen so? What is being disciplined? Is wearing a black suit with a red tie at a temperature of 40 degrees centigrade and 80% humidity being disciplined? Is standing on a red light where there is not even a single soul on the road being disciplined? Is coming to the office at 9 and leaving after 6, and in the period between 9 to 6 just loitering around here and there without contributing anything to the organization being disciplined? So let's see how we can define this word discipline. So, what is really being disciplined? Discipline is behaving in a controlled way, being able to control the way you work, live or behave, especially to achieve a goal. For being disciplined, we need a set of rules, which will be our rules. What are rules? Rules are a set of explicit or understood principles governing conduct or procedures within a particular area of activity. So rules are basically principles, and rules are not generalized. Rules are specific to area and or activity. So it depends on the area where you have to apply those rules. It also depends on the activity for which you have formulated those rules. So now we come to the word principled. So what is being principled? Principled is a person acting in accordance with morality and showing recognition of right and wrong. I will repeat it. Principled is a person acting in accordance with morality and showing recognition of right and wrong. So how a person, principled person, different from a disciplined person? A principled person is interested in knowing the why it is good before believing it is good. This knowledge of why helps a principled person to keep his integrity at the time of adversity. He also believes, by knowing why, that it is a set of rules that is going to help him in a situation of adversity to move a step further. He knows that if the rules are being followed, then there are less chances of any adversity to develop. It is the responsibility of the organization to develop principled teams, that is, teams which are having principled team members, rather than trying to force rules through the acts of punishment. Educate to be principled, and rules and discipline will follow automatically. Now, during the above discussion, there came up a word of responsibility, the second part of this session. We all are very responsible people. So let me start with a small story. Once my son completed his graduation, I asked him what are his future plans. He told that he wants to join Indian Police Services and wants to give IPS exam. Well, I said it's a very difficult call. If you are responsible for your actions, so you can take a call. So he accepted it, and he devoted his full physical and mental abilities to achieve that goal, and dedicatedly he studied on it, but he was not able to qualify. So then I asked him again, why you were not able to qualify? So he told that I am responsible for my failure and I will reattempt, and this time I am sure that I will qualify. His sister, who was standing by, started laughing at him, and I also remarked sarcastically, this is responsibility. Do you know the meaning of the word responsible? Now, as a father and as a sister, is our behavior justified? When we use the word responsibility, it is automatically associated with some big or very big task. We don't use the word responsibility for some menial task like buttoning a shirt or eating rice. Whenever the word responsibility is used, it is pre-assumed that it is a big task. And when the task is big and a person is responsible, for him to fulfill his responsibility, the total family has to be in a supportive mood. On this universe, nothing is independent. Everybody is interdependent, or a better word is coexisting. Educating and creating an organization culture of principled and responsible team members is our prime responsibility if we want to achieve some great results. Great organizations like ours are differentiated by their commitment to developing principled and responsible team members. The takeaway of today's session is that during Generation X period, being disciplined was of primary importance. In today's Generation Z period, being principled is of utmost importance. Similarly, Generation X believed in duty and Generation Z believes in being responsible. That's all for the day. Thanks. See you again.